which planet in your birth chart has the capability to deliver the best results, or which is a generic natural benefit for you, which has the capability to give you wealth, fortune and wisdom in your horoscope. Then how do you find that out? For your particular ascendant, there is a natural benefits. There are planets which are natural benefit for your particular ascendant, and in today's video we are going to look into that particular aspect of your horoscope, where if you are given a blank chart and if you know your ascendant, then how do you find out the best planet, the most powerful planets of your horoscope, which have the capability to give you everything? And suppose you are facing any issues in your life, or you're facing any troubles in your life, then these are the planets you'll have to pacify, you'll have to do remedies for, so that they can be energized and start giving you the best of the results. So welcome to One Zero Astro. My name is Atish, and we are going to discuss today which planet has the capability to deliver best result, the most powerful results for your particular ascendant. So to know that, first of all, we have to find out 2-3 things which are very important in your horoscope. Without that, any horoscope analysis is not worthy, not at all worth it. So what are these 3 things? So if you open your birth chart on any website which gives you an Indian style of your horoscope or birth chart, then this is the kind of table, it's the kind of graph that you see, or this is the kind of image that you will see, and it has some planets position on it, but it's a blank chart. Now where do you start? How do you start looking for that particular planet or planets which are generally or generic benefits for your ascendant? So first of all, you should know your ascendant. So ascendant is nothing, this particular house is known as your ascendant. Now to know your ascendant, what you have to do is you'll have to see there for every particular house. Now this is, say, it's first house of your horoscope, this is first house, this is second house, this is third house, and this remains always same. These will never change in your, this fifth house, this is sixth house, this is seventh house, eighth house, this is ninth house, this is 10th house, 11th house, and this is 12th house. Now this is the particular chart that you see, and there will always be a number written around it. So what kind of numbers do you see here? So the number will be, suppose here number 3 is written or number 4 is written, any number. So here numbers will be like this. Ten, 11, 12, 1 and 2. There are 12 houses, there are 12 numbers. So what this means is, this number 3, this will identify ascendant for us. So here in this table, just have a look. This number 3, where this number 3 is in this table, this is 3. So this is a Gemini ascendant horoscope. It's nothing. So this is first house. This will always remain a first house, but the zodiac sign which was rising at the eastern horizon of your horoscope, so this is a Gemini ascendant, and the lord of this particular sign is Mercury. So whenever you see any horoscope, or you want to find your fortune in any horoscope, then look at the ascendant and the lord of the ascendant. So that particular lord, for this example, Mercury. Suppose this was not number 3, this was number 5, then the lord would have been Leo as per this table, and the lord was Sun. So Sun is one of the most powerful key planet for this particular zodiac sign, for this particular ascendant. So first thing that what we have identified is the ascendant for any particular horoscope. Now coming to the second thing. The second part is ascendant, and we have also identified the lord of the ascendant, but the second part is the lord of each house. Now whatever number is written in every house of this particular chart, just tally from the table. So suppose you want to see the lord of the ninth house. So ninth house is this particular house. Your number is 11. Go to this table, see the number 11, and here it is Saturn. So Saturn is the lord of the ninth house. That is what it means is. So the second thing that we have identified is what are the lord of the houses for a particular ascendant of any horoscope. Right now we have not placed any planet on this particular birth chart. Planets comes later. First is the generic blank chart. How you start reading a chart. What do you see at the first place in a particular chart? What is the third thing? So two things we have already identified. The third thing is the moon sign and the lord of the moon sign. This is again very important. So wherever the planet moon is placed in your horoscope, just have a look at that. So suppose here it is written, moon is written in your horoscope. This house is fourth house. Now in fourth house, moon is placed. So moon is important, where moon is placed. Then check the number for that particular house. It is 6, suppose. So it's a Virgo. So we say it's a Virgo moon sign chart. So the third thing that we have identified is the moon sign. Now comes the part of beneficial planets. So let me take a fresh blank chart here. So here again I have reset whatever I have written on the previous slide is. So here suppose we want to identify the best planets for any horoscope. So we need to find what it takes to become a good planet for a horoscope, and then the best one. So the good planets are basically, these are the Kendra Sthana. This is known as the Kendra Sthan or the center houses. And these three houses are known as the Trikona houses. So this particular, these four form the center. We call it as a Kendra. And this is the Trikona. If you see, it becomes a triangular. Okay, so it is a trikona. So any planet which owns the Kendra Sthan and the Trikona Sthan in one go, like together, it becomes a yogkarak planet. So that is one of the key planet. Ascendant Lord is one of the key planet that we have identified. The second is the planet which is a yogkarak. Now for every ascendant, some or the other planet will be a yogkarak planet, but it is not valid for each and every ascendant. It can have a yogkarak planet, it may not have a yogkarak planet. Then we have to look at the other things. So I'll take an example at the end. So here suppose number 8 is written here, and then number 1 is written here, which means it's a, here it will be number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12. So 8 and 1. If we look at this chart, 1 is Aries, the Lord is Mars. 8 is Scorpio, the Lord is Mars. What it means is Mars is owning a Kendra Sthan, that is a center of this particular birth chart, and a trine. Trine is the Trikona Sthan. So these two places Mars is owning, which means it's a yogkarak planet. So for this particular ascendant, so for Cancer ascendant people, Mars becomes yogkarak planet. So it is a key planet for this particular horoscope. So you have to check. You just open your chart, comment me and tell me what is your ascendant. Do you know your ascendant? Are you able to identify the ascendant? Do you know what are house lords, or whatever is there in your mind? Just speak it out in the comment, and I will for sure read and include your opinion, your feedback into my future videos. So what a yogkarak planet is capable of doing? The yogkarak planet is capable of telling you that it has the capability of delivering the most powerful results. Now this is the step 1 that we have to take. Now step 2 is where that planet is placed, what are the conjugations. Now we are not going into that completely. We are taking the entry point of any particular horoscope analysis. So one is, like, we have found the yogkarak planet. So Mars for this particular zodiac sign is a yogkarak planet. So what we are seeing is the step 1. Right now we have not yet discussed where Mars is placed in this horoscope, what other planets it's conjugating, what are the aspects on Mars, where it is expecting. No, we are right now discussing, we are finding the potential planets, and then as a step 2 we will see in other videos that what the placement of these planets do to a particular person, how to check those birth charts, the placement of planets. Okay, so now the second is we need to identify the houses of wealth for a particular ascendant. Now houses of wealth, these houses, so the second house, this is the second house. I will take another image. Okay, so this is the second house, the second house, the fifth house, the ninth house, the 11th house, and the 7th house. Why I have taken 7th house at the end is because these are the most potential houses of wealth. And if you see, two houses are the trine houses. So any planet which is owning the trine has the capability to give you wealth in its dasha or antardasha or whatever the time frame it owns your particular life period. So these are the houses of wealth. So if for a particular ascendant you want to find out the best planet, so suppose here the number which is written is, say again, 4. I'm taking example again, taking example of Cancer ascendant. You just place any ascendant and just try to see. So here we have number 1 written here, and here it was number 8, which Mars was the yogkarak planet. Now Mars is also has the potential to give you wealth. So whenever you are facing any complexity in your life, whenever you are facing any problem in your life in earning something, your wealth is draining out, then you have to solve your planet Mars. You have to uplift your planet Mars through remedies of Mars, and it will start giving you good results. So that is how we identify the key planets. So, and the beauty of this particular methodology to check any horoscope is that for any particular ascendant, now if I take example of, say, let me take example of I'm taking example of Libra ascendant. For Libra ascendant, now Libra ascendant, let's do step by step analysis for Libra ascendant people. First step is check the number in the ascendant, that is the first house. The first house number is 7. 7 is Libra, so it's a Libra ascendant, and the owner is Venus. Now, which is the best planet for Venus as a friend? The best friend for Venus is the planet Saturn. Let's discuss how. You will find that out in this particular analysis itself. So here, number 10 and 11, if you see, it's a center house and it's a trine house. These two houses, one is center and trine, and 10 and 11, if you see here, both these signs are owned by planet Saturn. So Saturn becomes, first of all, Saturn becomes a yogkarak planet for Libra ascendant, and then Saturn, wherever it is placed in the chart, wherever it is conjugating, it has a capability to deliver good results. Now, what is the second best planet for this particular ascendant? The second best friend for Venus is the planet Mercury. Now let's backtrack. Here it's written Virgo, Mercury, Gemini, Mercury. So Mercury is 9th lord. Any planet which owns the trine, 9th house, 5th house or the first house, has the capability to give you good results. Now here if you see, number 6 is written in the 12th house. 12th house is not considered as a good house or a best house. It is not one of the best houses for any horoscope. So here the planet Mercury, if it is placed in any, even in bad houses, suppose in these houses it is placed, first of all it's 9th house, it has generally good capability to give you good results. Second is, when any planet which is the owner of 6, 8 and 12 houses, this is the 12th house, this is the 6th house, and this is the 8th house. So any planet, if it is owning 6th house, 8th house or 12th house, and it is placed in these houses itself, it becomes a Vipreet Rajyog. It's a reverse Rajyog, which means that you get kingship in different conditions, in bad conditions also. So in general, planet Mercury has capability to give you very good results for Libra ascendant. So the two friends for planet Venus also this theory gets proven with the placement of their zodiac signs for that particular ascendant. So you can apply this technique and find out your planets of wealth. So if you see here, planet Mars for this particular is the wealth karak planet. It's a wealth owner planet. It has a capability to give wealth, because suppose it's owned by it's owning the second house and the seventh house. So here these two houses are houses of wealth. And if I take example of say Taurus ascendant, I'll take example of Taurus, because in Taurus we have again nothing. Here again Taurus second number, the Venus is the owner. Here second house and the fifth house. These were houses of wealth as we discussed. So these two houses are owned by planet Mercury. So again, Mercury is friend of planet Venus, and it has a capability to deliver wealth for this horoscope. So if you're running short of wealth, you do these remedies of this particular planet Mercury. And also Saturn. Saturn here is again yogkarak. So Saturn owns 10th and 11th sign. This is the center house. It's a trine house. It's owning both together. So Saturn, and it's also participating in the wealth quotient, because ninth house is again responsible for wealth. So in this particular horoscope, Saturn has the capability to give you wealth and fortune and freedom of life. So that is how we analyze an horoscope. So if you have liked this analysis, this particular way of looking into a chart and finding the best planet for a particular chart, do let me know in the comment section if you are able to identify your particular ascendant's best planet, and do like this video if you like this analysis. We'll be back with a new video on astrology. Till then, goodbye. Namaskar.